Hi everyone and welcome back to Perima's Kitchen. I am Selena and today I'm sharing with you my kulfi recipe. The flavor is such an awesome flavor. It's like Bombay Crush or Faluda as you may call it. And I thought it was really enjoyable and indulgent and refreshing. First, I'm soaking a tablespoon of Sabja seeds, which is also known as Basil seeds. They are from the chia family, but it's much higher in fiber than chia. You just need a little bit of warm water and it's ready within a couple of minutes. It doesn't take long at all. And as you can see in this video, it almost immediately swells up. Unlike chia, which you sometimes need to leave it overnight. Once you're done, set it aside and we can continue. To my blending cup, I'm going to add 1 cup of whole milk. And this is an ideal amount for a family of 4. Followed by half a cup of pouring cream. Followed by 2.5 tablespoons of milk powder. And 3.5 tablespoons of condensed milk. And what I noticed is once I've tasted it, a little bit of it after I've blended, it does seem overly sweet. But once frozen, the sweetness somehow balances itself out. And for me, it was perfect. Once you've added your condensed milk, you can then add a pinch of salt, followed by a tablespoon of sugar. And I'm using rose syrup, 1.5 tablespoons of rose syrup. And this is what gives it that beautiful flavor, that rose flavor. And lastly, some cardamom powder, 1/4 teaspoon of Elachi powder. It's the same mixture I use for our pink milkshake or Kaveri milkshake. You can now blend. And if you have proper ice cream molds, you can even use heavy cream and then all you need is a very thick consistency. Today I'm using ice cube trays, so I actually need a very thin liquid consistency. The soaked basil seeds or Sabja seeds are completely optional. I am adding all of my soaked seeds now. Once you've added it, mix it together so it's not clumpy. And after you've mixed it, you can set it aside. I'm using silicone molds today, which are for ice cubes. And therefore, again, I needed a very liquid consistency, so I can pour it into those silicone molds. Using these type of molds, it's easier for me to fill it up halfway first and then close it and fill up the rest. I will have a lot of mixture left over, of the kulfi mixture left over, so I'm going to add the rest to a separate container and freeze it separately. Make sure they're all closed and secured properly. They do click into place. I'm adding the rest of the mixture. And as I mentioned, I will have a lot of kulfi mixture left over. I'm now going to add it all to a Tupperware. And then I'm going to freeze it. Give it a final mix in the Tupperware before you freeze it. And make sure you securely fasten the lid and keep it upright and leave it overnight in your freezer. And here you go. Once it's ready, you can dish it up. And as much as the kulfi was just so delicious, both of them, I did prefer the ones in my silicone mold. I feel like the cream didn't settle on top too much and it was evenly distributed throughout each sphere. And it was very easy to remove the lid. I just waited for a few seconds. And it was a warm day out, so it wasn't very difficult at all. And just with a slight push, it loosens up very easily and pops out. And I'm putting it straight into a dessert bowl. And there you go. The presentation itself was so beautiful. I really enjoyed presenting this kulfi. The flavors were incredibly delicious, exactly like a frozen Bombay Crush. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The kids loved it. We even enjoyed the basil seeds in it, the texture of it, and the combination of the flavors with the rose and the cardamom, the creaminess really was a hit. And we finished everything and I can't wait to make it again. As usual, all the ingredients used will be found in the drop-down description below. Please subscribe. Kindly hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new recipe is uploaded. Please like and share, and your comments are always very welcome. I hope you try this kulfi recipe. Enjoy.